news update on top accolade news. The headlines: chaos erupts in Nairobi after President Ruto'S rally. Tanzania unveils over 57 trillion Tanzanian shillings budget for 2025/2026 financial year. Prime Minister Modi visits Mauritius. Angola to mediate direct talks between DR Congo and M23 rebels. In politics, chaos erupted in Nairobi after President Ruto'S rally. Chaos erupted in Nairobi on Tuesday, March 11th, following President William Ruto's political rally. What began as a routine event quickly escalated into violence, with rowdy youths looting businesses and motorists along major roads like Thika, Juja, and Outer Ring Road. Police fired warning shots to disperse the crowd, and the unrest forced Ruto to cancel his other planned rally. Security concerns, compounded by tension from previous protests over Ruto's donation, led the president to cut short his schedule. The incident, coupled with the absence of key ODM figures from Ruto's store, has raised questions about the political climate in Nairobi. Shifting focus to economy, Tanzania unveils over 57 trillion Tanzanian shillings budget for 2025/2026 financial year. The Minister of Finance in Tanzania has unveiled Tanzania's budget framework for the 2025/2026 financial year, proposing a 57.04 trillion Tanzanian shillings expenditure plan. This marks a 13.4% increase from last year's budget and will be the final one under the Tanzania Development Vision 2025. The government aims to fund 69.7% of its revenue domestically, focusing on debt servicing, public wages, election, and the AFCON 2027 tournament. The government is also strengthening public-private partnership to secure alternative financing. The budget is set to be debated and approved by Parliament in the coming weeks. Moving to international relations, Prime Minister Modi visits Mauritius. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has arrived in Mauritius for a 2-day visit, where he will be the guest of honor at the island nation's 57th National Day celebration. Modi will meet up with top leaders to strengthen bilateral ties, focusing on regional security and development. He also paid tribute to Mauritius' first Prime Minister, ANGOLA. Modi's visit follows US President Trump's support for a deal between Mauritius and Britain regarding the Chagos Island, a region India has long supported in Mauritius' claim. Still in international relations, Angola to mediate direct talks between DR Congo and M23 rebels. Angola announced on Tuesday that it will facilitate direct talks between the Democratic Republic of Congo and M23 rebels in a bid to resolve the ongoing conflict in eastern Congo. This effort follows a meeting between Angola's president and Congolese president in Luanda. Angola, acting as a mediator, plans to arrange direct negotiations between Congo and the M23 in the coming days. The violence, which has seen M23 rebels capture key cities like Goma and Bukavu, has resulted in over 7,000 deaths since January and a severe humanitarian crisis. The Southern African Development Community will also hold an emergency virtual summit this Thursday to discuss the deteriorating security situation. You are watching the African News Update on Top Accolade News. Do stay with us. Still to come. Thanks for staying with us. In health, African experts forge path for healthcare innovation. In response to significant global shift in healthcare, African scientists and health experts have gathered in Uganda to tackle the continent's healthcare challenges, focusing on infectious diseases like HIV/AIDS. With the US withdrawal from the World Health Organization, African nations are ahead with homegrown solutions. Uganda has made remarkable progress in reducing mother-to-child HIV transmission, while Kenya's centralized HIV care model has been improved access and reduced stigma. As global effort to end HIV/AIDS by 2030 face obstacles, experts stress the need for focused prevention, particularly among young people. This conference, set to conclude on Thursday, aimed to strengthen international partnership in viral research and create new policies to combat emerging diseases. In conflict, Al-Shabaab gunmen attack hotel in central Somalia. Al-Shabaab gunmen have stormed the Cairo Hotel, central Somalia, during a meeting of government officials and tribal elders. The attack, which began with a car bomb, followed by heavy gunfire, resulted in a deadly siege. While Al-Shabaab claimed responsibility for the assault and reported over 10 deaths, local sources have varied in their tolls, with at least 4 to 6 fatalities confirmed. Among the victims were 2 prominent tribal leaders. Al-Shabaab, a militant group with ties to Al-Qaeda, have been engaged in long-standing wars with the Somali government, seeking to impose a strict interpretation of Islamic law. Despite ongoing military efforts, the group continues to pose a major threat to stability in the country. In entertainment, Amanda Black denies rape allegations against SJAVA. Award-winning singer Amanda Black has denied the false rumors linking her to rape allegations against fellow musician SJAVA. The rumor began after a video of Amanda crying on stage circulated online with a misleading caption suggesting she was recalling an assault by SJAVA. Amanda took to social media to address the issue, stating that the allegations are completely untrue and did not come from her. She emphasized that SJAVA did not sexually assault her, putting the rumors to rest once and for all. Now in sports, Sierra Leone under-17 women's team head to Mali for World Cup qualifier. The Sierra Leone under-17 women's national team has left Conakry, heading to Mali for the return leg of the FIFA under-17 Women's World Cup qualifier against Guinea. After a 3-2 draw in the first leg, the young team is determined to secure their place in the next round. The team is set for a decisive match on Saturday, 15th March 2025 in Bamako, Mali. That concludes our African news update for today. Stay tuned for more African news and developments. Thanks for joining us. I am Ojo Arume Okocha. Connect and engage with us on all our social media handles. Do have a wonderful day.